You say I'm a dreamer, playing the Ramsbottom Arena.
So, Henry Priestman, welcome to the Doghouse.
It's my friend Les Glover.
And Les Glover.
Yes,
yeah?
That's right.
Well, this is a treat, and I'm just checking out the hats. I have lots of hats here. The people take selfies with them.
Yeah.
You can leave them when you go.
Right, we'll think about that. We'll think about that. Well, there were other special, these hats, aren't there?
They are, yeah. You've got a franchise.
I've got a franchise on the Jeremy Corbyn hat, which is he started wearing them since I've started wearing them. Yeah.
What did they call you, Henry the Hat?
Henry, should do.
Yeah. Well, you started in the Christians, didn't you? One of your videos.
Yeah, 1987, Ideal World. I first wore this hat. Well, actually, not this very one, but.
Let's go back then to the beginning.
Get off hats?
I think we've run out of hats. Sack hats. Sack the Christians. Before the Christians, how did you get started? Was you a player when you was about 10, 11, evolved into bands?
I got into band. The first band, Les, show it to the camera. A band called Yachts. That was my
Yachts.
first proper band.
Yachts.
Yeah. Somebody come up to me the street actually in Glastonbury, a mini festival on Monday, saying, it was the Yachts.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's so. I was in this band Yachts, and we didn't have many fans. But we had one, Mr. Glover.
I went to see him, met him 40 years ago. He doesn't remember me.
Yeah, we spent an afternoon in a pub apparently. Anyway, so we met up 30 years later. But yes, I was in Yachts was the first band. We were on Stiff Records. We did 2 albums, toured the States. Had a great time.
Yeah. How old was you when you started that?
21, I think.
Oh, 21.
21, yeah. But yeah, then that's what led to It's a Material. Remember It's a Material? Driving away from home. 30 miles or more. That one, harmonies, I know. Then we haven't rehearsed. And then that led to the Christians because I was sort of engineering for It's a Material, and these 5 brothers: Gary Christian, Russell Christian, Mark Christian, Roger Christian, and Vic Christian. I remember them all.
Mr. Christian.
And Mr. Christian. They all came in and did some harmonies on one of the songs we did, which ended up being a single. And I plucked up. I wasn't writing with It's a Material, so I plucked up courage to ask them, "Do you fancy singing on having listened to some of my songs?" And 2 of them said, they had to go and play tennis, and the other 3 stayed, and that became the Christians, basically.
Just like that.
Yeah. Well,
and
we worked. We worked on the songs, and we got a deal.
You told him your middle name.
And my middle name's Christian. So
Get lost.
So it seemed a good idea. And Priestman anyway, And we didn't help it with, but writing songs like Born Again, and so people would be going, "Are you really Christians?" No, it's just our name. It's my name. But it didn't help us in America.
How long was it from starting to actually having the hit? Because it couldn't have been that long.
The Christians. Yeah, we signed in. Well, we didn't really form because it was just like a project. I had one of those little Porter studios on a cassette. We did all the demos that got us signed on that in my bedroom. So did that, and that was in 1980, probably late 85. We signed to Island Records in 86. The album came out in 87, and it went triple platinum. So it was, it did good. Considering I'd been in bands for like 10 years. Well, I've been in Yachts. Started Yachts in 1977. So it took 10 years. I thought, I'm never going to have any hits.
How did it feel when it suddenly took off?
It was fabulous.
Everyone dreams about that when they're in bands, and when it actually happens,
it was amazing. I mean, you can't believe it. You go, bloody hell. But I'm enjoying it more now with my mate Les, and playing little places like. As soon as we walked in here, we went, "This is fantastic." And the Christians are still going, which is great. They're out. Well, Gary's just Gary now, and session men, but they're still going, so they're still playing the old songs, which is good.
So when that finished, I get the impression you had a rebirth later, because I was watching the interview on BBC News,
right,
and it was like a rebirth because you.
I didn't expect to do anything. I just wrote these songs about being a grumpy old man, of being a 53-year-old, and didn't expect it. Wasn't meant to be an album. I was just thought, I might put it on make it do a website, maybe sell 100 copies or something like that, and then next thing I'm signed to Island Records, and we get on Radio 2 playlist, and as you say, BBC Breakfast. I'm thinking, what's going on here? And that's I got dropped from Island Records for the next album. Well, they didn't even renew it, but that's okay. It got me to a level. I got some Radio 2 playlists, Terry Wogan, Steve Wright, and And so,
but there was a lot of well-known people took interest.
Yeah,
Graham Gouldman, you were.
Graham Gouldman, he's played on. He's played on stage with us, hasn't he? In London, he got up and played bass with us. Lovely chap. I've written a few songs with him, and so yeah, we've got.
I didn't imagine that. I saw Paul McCartney somewhere on.
Yes, we sang around a mic with Paul McCartney because we did.
Like you do.
You do. Ferry across the Mersey, for the Hillsborough disaster. So there was Gary Christian, Russell Christian, me.
Yeah.
And Paul McCartney wearing this hat. Wearing this hat, and Paul McCartney says, "You know what? You don't have to remind me of John," which is a bit weird.
Yeah.
You do a bit. You look a bit like John.
It's the nose, isn't it?
But we've just done an album together, and what your first Christians one went
The Forgotten
Triple
Town.
Platinum,
Yes. Yeah. What does ours gone?
I was just gone Crimpling.
Crimpling.
Which is 600. Is that 500 copies?
500 copies.
500 crimpling. Double denim is when it gets to 600.
Yeah.
So we're on our way to double denim.
We are on
and we might break it tonight.
We could do.
Do you think it's all changed now from CDs? Like we've got Spotify and you get millions of hits. Some of them.
It's all about live now, and it's lucky that we just we love playing live. We have a laugh playing live. We've had a laugh on the way over here. Just the whole thing. I couldn't go back to being in a band again. It's quite hard work.
Do you think that's become more difficult as I don't know if there's many venues as
years
ago?
That's true. Because it's just two of us. We can sort of duck and weave, and if it's
we do a lot of house gigs.
A lot of house gigs. 30 house gigs last. So
did you?
We're doing one tomorrow in somebody's living room tomorrow in Doncaster. We do loads of those, and it's loads of things about this sort of between 50 and 100 seater places is what we do.
So you got albums out, and it sounds like you've become quite busy.
Yeah, we're very busy. I've got 2 solo albums. Les got a solo album, and then we've just done one together, which is great. Which has got an old Yachts song on, Love You," with Mark Kermode. Do you know one? Off of the telly.
Yeah.
He does, and he's on the radio every Friday with Simon Mayo, isn't he? He's played bass on.
He's just done. He's just finished his series.
Yeah, on BBC.
BBC.
It's really good actually. A film series.
I get the feeling you're doing it because you like it. It's not pressure, is it? You just like it.
No pressure. No pressure. Yeah. And when you walk into a venue and they pour you a pint as soon as you arrive, we love it.
It's brilliant. Yeah. I've just done a Christmas single with John Powell. That was Slade.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that takes off every year?
I know. Hey, you won't be seeing. You'll be leaving me behind.
Say, Henry.
Yeah.
You're on keyboards. You're demoted.
You'll be saying, "I've carried you for years, Hen."
I've been carrying him for years.
Yeah.
It's no, it won't really. It's just a little bit of fun. He lives in Denmark now, Don. So he's coming over. I've done a gig with him last year. I'm doing another one in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And he's coming over to the drums in a couple of weeks.
Sounds like
We
everything's
get to play with all the stars, don't we?
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
And they all say the same thing. How do they get away with it?
This is funny. I said to you on the phone the other day. I said, "Jazz club, yeah." I said, "We don't do any jazz." You said, "We don't have to do jazz." We know 3 chords, don't we? Maybe 4.
Here's the cliche thing: 3 chords, 3,000 audience. Or 3,000 chords and three something like that.
Exactly. That's it. 3 chords and the truth.
We like jazz influenced and we like blues influenced, but we can't do jazz.
It depends. I mean, jazz is such a massive area, isn't it? You could have traditional jazz, a caboose jazz.
Yeah.
You know what, jazz funk or
I used to love
female singers.
I think the Christians were a bit jazzy.
Well,
I thought
still 3 chords though, because I wrote the song.
Yeah, with
Ideal World has got with a soulful edge, and I suppose it brought. Gary and Russell brought that sort of gospel soul edge, didn't they? You know what I mean? And it was just a mixture of all our influences, the Christians.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to the gig.